All right. Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. Case 2. So this will be actually blind. The first case I had done before a while ago, as I mentioned a couple of times. But I don't know anything about this. And the lead into it seemed to say something about this happened 2 days ago, maybe? Or a few days ago, a few days before Edgeworth returned from his overseas trip. Hey, Serpent. The murder that occurred in my office. The return of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day. Oh my gosh, Edgeworth died. He died 2 days ago. And now he's a ghost. Yes, everything began high up in the air, 9,000 feet in the air to be precise, even though you couldn't actually be that precise. You're not an airplane pilot. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. There's an elevator on the airplane. Is this dude really involved in a murder inside of an elevator again? Yeah, what would 2 days... I was trying to think what would 2 days... I know 2 years ago would be Ninen Mai. Is it like Ni... He? No. See, I'll get it wrong if I try to say it. Ung. I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare. Check my watch. 6:13, huh? Guess I was out. Oh, I mean, okay. I guess you could, right, look at your watch and compare. It's the Danganronpa meme of, oh, I know exactly how long I was unconscious for. Ladies and gentlemen. Slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats. And fasten your seatbelts. And clean up all that blood. Less comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes, of course, because of... wrecked. Nani kore? A travel wallet? You mean a passport? Or a travel wallet. What is a travel wallet? How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? Also, what is it? Why won't this headache go away? I'll take care of this travel wallet later or hand it off to an attendant. Or does that mean like the sleeve that you keep your ticket in? Earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator. What am I doing hesitating like this? He's just gonna sit here and flashback in the middle of a airplane earthquake murder. Make sure everybody knows about his terrible secret past. He was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. How long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. Why is there an elevator, though? Planes aren't that tall. Just take the stairs. Take the airplane stairs. Wait, is that, Gav? No. What's his name? What in the world happened? To your seat. Eek! He's dead. These are the same passengers that were in the courtroom. They were flown directly from the courtroom into the air. So even though we're not Phoenix Wright, we're still automatically assumed to be the real criminal. Rhoda Tenero? Okay. Murder? What's going on with this flight? Murder, that's what. That bow. But someone was killed, right? I need to walk around. Let me off of the plane. I've had it. Alright. We've already apprehended the culprit, Edgeworth, of course. In fact, nearly every prosecutor we've ever known has actually been a murderer. It's not entirely true, but it's not far off. I'm sure you're a perpetrator of this crime, said the real murderer. I swear on my honor as a murderer. Was that right? Not if I throw it out the window of the plane, there isn't. Hey, Sophistique! Yes, Ace Attorney. Specifically, Ace Attorney Investigations. The first one, I guess, if there's more than one. Very sorry. I'm not about to sit idly by and be accused of murder. Because this is the Phoenix Wright universe, everything has to be resolved
I can't do it
immediately.
If you
Thank you for the. Oh, where's my host alert?
All right.
Come back, host alert.
Can't do it if you're leering at me. It's creepy.
Sorry for that. It was there, but it was buried. So far it is good. It's different because you're playing as Edgeworth and you're not actually in a court. You solve the murder without even going to court, basically. Prosecuting on the fly. Just walking down the street, prosecuting people left and right with your finger guns. Be wary of what you reveal. Okay. I know for a fact I didn't kill that man in the elevator. I don't know what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. Jumping right into I don't even have a thing, do I? Oh, well, I have 4 things. Okay. I've got my badge. Travel wallet. Picked up off the floor on the elevator. It isn't mine, so whose is it? Crime scene notes. Body found at 6:15 a.m. inside the elevator. Stopped at the first floor lounge. Cat statue? Cat statue with a mustache? Maybe? Bunch of money. Credit cards. Looks like this was like a lanyard with a badge that's now missing. And blood on the back of his neck. Sky Magazine. Details meals, movies, and other services inside. Awesome. Ah, wonderful. Drinks, meals, drinks, movie, drinks, meals, drinks, drink more, continue drinking. New! It's Anime Land. People only have one set of clothes that never gets dirty. Edgeworth is rare in that he actually had his other suit hanging up framed in his office that he used to wear, to show that he has changed clothes from the one suit to the other suit. I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, I'm certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you, standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. What murder weapon? So if you please cooperate, we'll turn you over as soon as we land. It's like, I can't object if you don't unhandcuff me. Alright, let's get right to it. Right to it, lady. The murder weapon dripping with blood? Really now? I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't a passenger who saw it. There would be widespread panic by now. As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time. Excuse me? You heard me. You're the real murderer. Oh, I clicked away too fast. She had a little eyebrow twitch. So if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land. Her mistake shines like silver lining on a dark rain cloud. Wait, what was the... Do we even know what the murder weapon was? I thought that was going to be the thing, but I don't have anything to present there. Alright, let's press it. Oh, he wasn't killed in front of the elevator. No, is that it? Bathed in the... Alright, I'm already a little confused. Can I present myself that has no blood on me? Is she trying to say this is the murder weapon? that I bludgeoned him to death with a leather sleeve? Actual genius. You got that right. Alright, here we go. No, let me, just to be safe, let me press on everything. Fetching papers. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter.
Hold it.
Oh, her hair is weird. I thought that was something behind her. That's her actual hair. Okay. There's the twitch. So it's weird to be like given testimony without, you know, doing any of the investigation first. Fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. I guess I'm going to present this, and she's going to say, yeah, that's the murder weapon. I'll be like, it's a wallet. Okay. What is it with the yelling? He's like, I'm sorry, I can't point. You say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct? Drip, drip, drip. Take a look at this. You know what this is. It's a travel wallet. Do you know what a travel wallet is? No, nobody does. Does it say that? It doesn't even say that! Alright, fine, whatever. I still got it right. Even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. What is in there? Buckles? Also that, yeah, I didn't even catch that. From this bottle of grape juice that we serve on the airplane. Frothing mugs of water. If you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me. I don't usually, but... I thought you were gonna do it, not me. Just a passport. Nothing but a passport inside. What now? Okay, they used the same or very similar likeness to the dude from Apollo Justice. The brother, right? Not Gavin, but shoot. I can't think of his name. Gavin's brother. Akby Hex? What the heck? So is that a fake name? Clavier. Yeah. No, wait, was that their last... It's been a while since I played Apollo Justice 2, so I don't remember... I think you're right, though. That was... Maybe it doesn't look exactly like him. It just looks similar. Mr. Akby Hicks. Which makes it the victim's property. You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you? How dare you? Logic. Who's ready for some logic? The murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole. Therefore, in conclusion, there was no money in it. Yahan! Objection to you two. This one, they're flinging us right into questioning. I didn't even get to stand up and look around the plane. Just look in the thing. There's no money in it.
Objection!
What is it now? Simply put, as you saw with your own eyes, the only thing inside Mr. Hicks' wallet was his passport. Gnurk. You didn't know it was empty when you stole it. I see a bunch of money around the thing, okay.
Take that!
Recall the crime scene. I admit the wallet was probably not empty at the time of the murder. Pretty evident by the bills and cards strewn around the inside of the elevator. I've come to realize the problem with your logic, your so-called logic, your Phoenix Wright logic. Well, the actual genius comes out when we play the Talos Principle, which I am looking forward to continuing. That probably won't be till Tuesday, I don't think. I'm going to be doing stuff Sunday and Monday, I bet. The victim's wallet fell out during their struggle, and that's when its contents emptied onto the floor of the elevator. If I were the killer, I would have been going after a wallet I knew to be empty. It's a trick. He's like, after all, I was unconscious, and all unconscious people are murderers. Oh! It's the crazy language. It's the crazy language from Apollo Justice. Borginian. I don't understand any of it. There's another attention on this flight, too. I said that he is given the roundabout, because it's JoJo now. Look, he's dressed. I mean, you obviously came dressed to be in an episode of JoJo. Why not start playing roundabout? I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well. See? This is Gonta. I want this person to be under the arrest. Or is it freaking Starfire? Starfire from Teen Titans Go. I want this person to be under the arrest. Now, don't mind me while I stroke my golden idol that was used as the murder weapon. see through you. Insolvent. Zinc LeBlanc the second. Or should it be LeBlanc? Giving me the roundabout. Where the main I will say it once and only once. Time is money. It was exactly at 6 o'clock. Okay. Wait, you saw him at 6? Ah, what's the matter? Well, it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so around 6:15. Ah! Hicks was his name, was it? And the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor. This prosecutor who I'm going to shoot with my finger guns. I'm not handcuffed anymore, so I can shoot back with my finger guns. Dude is surrounded by grape juice. All the grapes in the world are on this airplane. There are only 4 passengers on this airplane, by the way. No compliant, I see. Are you really the culprit after all? Mr. LeBlanc. I suppose you are quite certain in what you saw. Enough to give testimony? Small machine. Small computer. Cell phone? You can't use your cell phone on an airplane. It'll crash. Low budget. Fox in the duck pen. I think that is how you say it in English. I think it would be a bit of a stretch to say that your innocence was proven. That's taking it a little too far. Mr. LeBlanc. In an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. The captain... friggin' Dracula, whatever his name is. Von Karma. The captain is actually Von Karma. That's what we're gonna pan to. There is one condition. I am to supervise you. Oh, so you're going to be my Maya. Are you going to accompany me off of the plane? You're going to quit your job as a flight attendant to follow Edgeworth around? Woohoo! Feel free to touch your partner. Whoa. Lady. I didn't think flight attendants were that nice. Alright. Are you carrying a small lion? Also, did you just fall asleep while talking to me? Please excuse her. She's American, and we're Japanese. I can't take the elevator? Upstairs. We have a little graphical glitch going on where you can see me through the seat. You should thank the captain. The captain is going to turn out to be somebody that we know. It's going to be frickin' Larry Butts flying the plane. The captain says that you must stop your investigation if you run out of brain hit points. Captain Oldbag, that's even more like, well... No, she would have been the flight attendant. As for business and economy class, we don't even take them out of their... Nobody can move without a staff keycard. Okay, we found no record of keycard being used at all. At least I know that much for sure. Begin investigation. Pachow. $6 a.m. and 6:15. Only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hickson, the killer was around somewhere. The killer was occupying a coordinate in space-time. That's a clue. The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. And to fill her trust meter all the way. Only the first and second, aside from the other floors that it can go to. Ah, okay, flight crew keycard. He's really dead? Yes, even though nobody checked. Hey, Kalidow. Blood on the back of his head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. Even his glasses are broken. But were they broken during the murder? Maybe, maybe not. What was hanging off of this lanyard? Money is strewn all over the floor of the elevator. I would guess it was in Mr. Hicks's wallet at some point. What is this sinister-looking figure on the floor over here? Yes, I'll be uploading these to YouTube. Since there was a big break in there where I wasn't streaming, I think I might have even had a video or two from before Danganronpa 3 that I never got around to uploading. It would have just been... That's ugly. Oof. Mr. Ifley? I Fly. Okay. Ooh. Jeez. I hope I got a discount for flying with you guys. We're down to our last one. You have an in-flight shop. Could this have been the murder weapon? Imagine if it wasn't. Statues of Lenin, yes, yes. Oh, no, okay, spilled grape juice. I assume it was spilled during the tour. Like, how funny would it be if we get, like, 4/5 of the way through the chapter, and then they're like, wait a minute, this isn't grape juice at all, it's wine! And that's the final piece of evidence. That's the nail in the coffin. Like, this is actually wine, not grape juice. Da, 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 da. I found some very important evidence. What is the important piece of evidence? You just said you found it. Why are you asking me? It's hugs. It's the fact that it says hugs under the statue of Lenin. That won't be any help. I've already measured the feet of everyone on this airplane, as I do on every plane that I ride. Is that a candlestick? Glasses and candles thrown into disarray. Freaking gas valves? What? Toppled over chair. Yet another victim of the turbulence. Look at all that grape juice staining the back. When the rocker pals? What? Alright, whatever. These clouds, they tell me exactly who the murderer is. I was wondering, they're like, they added the word pals to their name so they'd be more popular with teens. I'm like, this sounds like a difficult localization. Like they used to be Rocker, and then they called themselves like Rocker Chan. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. Nothing else can break bottles. piano is the real killer. That doesn't work like that. You don't put a CD into one of those. Alright. So do they want me to logic up the murder weapon? Murder weapon, Mr. Ifley. Take that, brain. I love how all of these logic things are just straight up jumps to conclusions. Like, we found an object with blood on it. He was killed by a blunt object. This must be it. It looks like it matches up. Bullshit. What are you, a freaking blood doctor? That would actually be kind of fun. You bring in a blood doctor and you're like, does this blood on the back of the thing match the blood on the back of their neck? And they're like, how the frig should I know? That's not a thing that I study in blood medical school. Inside the elevator, ban, spilled grape juice. Am I supposed to match those two, or should I keep looking around? I should keep looking around. In-play shop. What else could it be? Literally nothing else in the world has this guy's blood on it. We checked. Mr. Hugo I Fly. The one on the left is when he's in his 40s, the one on the right is when he's in his 80s. This is nothing, whatever this is. And this was the clouds, I think. Sky Magazine. Oh, that might matter. An English trivia quiz. That's a terrible idea. Oh, I wonder, am I supposed to present something to her? Okay, whatever. I don't know if any of these... I mean, she could give me more information about anything whatsoever. She just won't. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'll show you the badge. Oh. I guess let's start connecting things. Okay, what clues point to where the killer could have been? Nope. Brain damage. back upstairs? Or will they say no? They'll say no. Well, it's good because it gives me fewer places to go and look. Let me examine it here again. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, the delightful scent of grapes is obscured by all the alcohol. What? Oh, I don't think I can examine the crime scene again? Really? I've looked at pretty much everything now. Maybe they really do want me to let me try talking to her, I guess. Oh, okay, cool. I would kind of like to, there are actually a lot of things from your stream that I wish that I had clipped or asked you to make a clip of. But the Moogle fight was actually really fun to go back and watch again. I feel like that could be a video that you save. I'd like to ask you about investigating the lounge. I had forgotten too, like when I was looking at the guide there, I'm like, all of this stuff probably was going on during the fight, and I just have never really paid attention while doing it. Like the whole, one of the Moogles charms people and has them walk into the poison. One of them, like, you have to dispel the debuff that people have or else they're gonna take a ton of damage. It's like, it's normal mode though, so you just hit everything and then they all die. But the EX fight is actually pretty difficult. Do you pinky swear? Okay. I pinky swear I do on my honor as a professional prosecutor. I didn't even pay attention to what I'm pinky swearing here. I totally missed what Jahan even said. That I managed to scare my mother senseless last Sunday when my baby brother told such a bad classic dad joke. I couldn't respond in any other way than saying, I didn't know your girlfriend is pregnant. Oh, because it was such a bad joke. Like, haha, you must be a dad, if your joke was that bad. That took me a second. Yes, the good king, Muggle, Muggle, good king, Mug, dun, 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 dun. There's that, like, the only fight even better than that, in terms of just, I can't believe what I'm looking at, is the Brute Justice fight, where it basically turns into Power Rangers. Like, of all the fights that I wish that I could have gone into not knowing what was going to happen, that's the biggest one. Freaking goblins and giant mechs. I was wondering if you noticed anything. Yes, can't help but notice the sad atmosphere here. It is a rather tragic crime. Okay. Makes it sound like I do need to connect. Like, there's nothing else to look at. Oh, they do let me back in here. Okay. Can I just look at him in general? No. Can I look at the glasses again? It's a great song. What's the other? There's another song that people were like, this isn't even like an homage. It's just a ripoff of the Sephiroth song that sounds like When Worlds Collide. Sounds a lot like When Worlds Collide. Is this a thing in his... There is... Oh my gosh. Alright, I wasn't expecting to come into a pixel hunt, but I guess that's where we're at. This tiny little... I can actually count. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pixels. Woof. Woof. Are we really gonna say that this is gonna help us catch the murderer? Oh! Was this not here a second ago? Alright, am I supposed to... Does this matter? Eureka! His machine. The cell phone was what he had hanging from his land. I didn't even recognize what that's what that was in this picture. It doesn't even look like a cell phone, not even a little bit like a cell phone. It just looks like a red badge. Fine. Fine. Can we logic now and say, no, this doesn't help. Can I present the cell phone to her? The what? Yeah, that was almost, but not quite a white. I mean, let's face it, there isn't a ton of room here. It's not like Monkey Island where you have like 8 or 9 screens to go through, and any one of them could have a pixel that you need to investigate. What am I supposed to do now, though? Am I supposed to present something else? Wait, now that I... Alright, so I have a feeling when he starts by saying that, I think that might mean there's nothing else you can do there. But what's new that we can do just because I have... I don't even have his cell phone. I just have the image of his cell phone in my head. Can I present the picture to her? I can't leave and I can't. just for the chair. Check this several times. Oh, who is a huge fan of grape juice. I'm sure he would be thrilled if he knew there was so much grape juice was here at his feet. I didn't realize I could inspect both statues independently. Alright, I guess, throw out the safe word for the first time in a while. Chimichangas. If anybody sees anything that I should be trying, feel free to shout it out. Oh, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself. Okay. If only I could prove that the killer rode the elevator with Hicks. Eureka! The grape juice. All right.